going to use a back volley board, and I call this a volley board. It's a laminated piece of board that I have, and I just set it slant against the couch. I can practice at home my backhand volleys or my forehand volleys, depending which side I'm going to work on. I'm just practicing just real light tapping the ball. Volleys when you hit the ball in the air. It's 2 feet by 3 feet going down, about a ½ inch thick. You want to get thick enough that's not too weak, you know. And so it's just a practice ball, and I use a practice ball, one of those red balls you can buy from Walmart or online. It's just a pen. This happens to be a pen ball for kids use, beginners. And it's a great way of practicing volleys at home. If you're doing your backhand volley, just put your racket against your chest and push forward. That would be a good, and then just your grip, you know, to where you feel strength. And so sometimes you have to just turn it a little bit. Continental grip would be good, or some people switch to forehands and backhand grips, from forehand Eastern grip to a backhand grip with the knuckles on top. And so here you can just practice starting with put against your chest and just go forward. It's a great way of practicing. And I like to do things like this during the winter season. And so it doesn't take much space, but it takes some discipline to be able to practice volleys daily. And this is a great way of practicing backhand volleys or forehand volleys, or I could practice left-handed. I could practice left-handed forehands. And that's just one way I practice. I use old rackets that or different rackets. I have quite a few old tennis rackets. Go to the thrift store, buy an old tennis racket, and it's fun just to practice with. And so here I'm practicing my left hand. I can do my right hand backhand now. I can do a backhand. I play ambidextrous. I play both right-handed and left-handed. I spend a lot of time training my left side of my body because of shoulder injuries via both arms. And so I try to work on both left-handed and right-handed. And so I do. Then you can fix out. You can probably practice some kind of routines like a speed bag. If you have a speed bag, you practice different routines, how to hit. And so I remember my brother used to. You punch a speed bag all the time, and you use both hands. And so sometimes you can use 2 rackets and 2 hands, and you practice one ball. And so, and this is a great way of creating, you know, speed and practice. And so it's a great way of practicing. You can also practice, you know, cutting the ball a little bit if you like. And but just a simple way of practicing volleys at home. Forehand volleys with left-handed. Now backhand volley can switch over here. Like I said, if you want a simple volley, just put the racket in your chest, go forward like this. You're always moving into a volley, and you always want a little 45-degree angle. And so here we go, volleys. And when you're more advanced players are going to do more slicing. They're going to cut the ball more, and so you can practice that also. This is just a great way of practicing. And so I call this my volley board. Like I said, if you have a board, you can put a board on your couch, put a cover over the couch, so you don't ruin the couch. Don't make your parents mad or someone mad. And so 3 feet, okay, is going down, and 2 feet across, and about a ½ inch thick, I believe. If I were to say it, about a ½ inch. And so I practice my backhand volleys and then my forehand volleys. It's just an excellent way to practice. So look under Thomas Rodriguez, and you'll notice that I always have some kind of tennis practice ideas for the winter. I like to play indoors when I have opportunity, and so it's just a good way to train in the off season. In Wisconsin, believe me, it has a lot of off seasons. And I wish USTA and different organizations would start giving more tournaments for people. It's one thing that's lacking, and it'd be nice if they did. So tennis is fun, and so I encourage you to practice. And a good way to practice at home is practicing with both left-handed and your right hand, and practice forehands and backhands. Think of a speed bag, where you punch a speed bag and you're getting quicker, and here you're volleying, you're getting quicker. Great way of practicing at home.